Let's get right into it. Number 11, the premium pump myth. You pull up to the gas station, and there are the three buttons: regular, mid, premium. And some little voice says the expensive one is nicer to your car, like feeding it the good stuff, so you tap premium and feel vaguely responsible. Yeah, no, your car almost certainly does not care. Most engines on the road are built for regular, and pouring premium into them does basically nothing. The owner's manual tells you exactly what it wants. If it says recommended instead of required, that's a suggestion you're allowed to ignore. Premium for a regular engine is like buying noise-canceling headphones for a goldfish. It's not absorbing the upgrade, it just swims around. Go check your gas cap or the manual in the glove box right now. If it doesn't say premium required, you've been tipping the pump for years and nobody told you that you could stop. Number 10. The just-in-case warranty. You're at the register buying a $400 TV, and the friendly person asks if you want to protect it. 3 years of coverage, only $50. And your brain does the scared little math. What if it breaks? So you say yes. Because saying no feels reckless. Here's what's actually going on. Those plans exist because most stuff never breaks inside the window, and when it does, the repair is often cheaper than what you paid to be protected. The store sells them so hard because the warranty is where the real profit lives, not the TV. It's like paying a bouncer to guard a door nobody's trying to walk through. Next time they offer it, just say no and stick the 50 in a jar. After a few gadgets, that jar quietly becomes your own warranty, and you keep the part nobody pays out. Number 9. The bundle that forgot about you. 10 years ago, the cable bundle was the deal. Phone, internet, 200 channels, all for one price that felt clever. You were getting a discount. You were beating the system. Plot twist. The system kept the discount and slowly raised everything else. That promotional rate expired around year 2, fees crept onto the bill in tiny print, and now you're paying for 190 channels you've literally never opened to watch the same 6. Paying for that bundle today is like keeping a landline so the burglars think someone's home. The thing stopped doing its job a while ago. Pull up your actual bill, add up what you pay a year, then look at what you genuinely watch. Almost everyone who does this finds a number that makes them a little angry, and a little richer the moment they cut it. Number 8. The name brand headache. You've got a pounding head, you're standing in the pharmacy aisle, and there are 2 boxes. The trusted name you grew up seeing on TV, and the store brand sitting right next to it for half the price. You grab the famous one. Feels safer. Wrong. By law, the active ingredient has to be the same. The generic ibuprofen and the brand name one are the identical molecule doing the identical job. You are paying extra for the box, the jingle, and roughly 40 years of advertising. It's like ordering the same coffee at 2 counters. Same dose, same drug, half the money. Marketers spent billions making you forget that. You just remembered. Number 7. The bottled water markup. You're at the store and you toss a case of water in the cart without thinking. It's water. It's healthy. It's basically free, right? Roughly $5 for a flat of plastic bottles feels harmless. Turns out you're paying a wild markup for something that pours out of your kitchen for fractions of a penny. A lot of bottled water is literally filtered tap water with a mountain printed on the label. You bought the mountain. It's like paying for valet at a parking lot with 40 open spots 10 feet away. Grab a filter pitcher or one of those screw-on faucet filters and a refillable bottle. $20 up front, then the cost basically disappears. The bottle was never about the water. It was about the convenience of not thinking, and they charged you handsomely for the not thinking. Number 6. The ink cartridge hostage. Your printer flashes low ink. You go to replace it and nearly drop your phone. The cartridges cost almost as much as the entire printer did. How is that even legal? Here is the trick. They sell you the printer cheap, sometimes at a loss, because the real business is the ink. Drop by drop, that ink is one of the most expensive liquids you will ever buy in your life. The cheap machine was the bait. It's like getting a free puppy that only eats caviar. If you barely print, kill the home printer and use the print counter at the library or an office shop for a few cents a page. If you print a lot, look at a tank-style printer where you pour the ink in yourself. Either way, you stop being the hostage and they lose the ransom. Number 5. The streaming stack. Remember when you cut cable to save money? Beautiful day, one streaming service, a few bucks, you felt free. Then came another one for that show, then the sports one, then the kids one, then a few you genuinely forgot existed. Now add them up. A lot of people quietly rebuilt a cable bill out of streaming apps and never noticed, because each one is small and they auto-renew while you sleep. The small numbers are the whole strategy. Nobody cancels $12. $12 times 6 is the part they're betting you won't do. It's like a fridge full of half-finished condiments. Each jar seemed reasonable. Open your subscriptions list on your phone today. Cancel anything you haven't touched in a month. You can always resubscribe for one binge weekend and cancel again. They count on you feeling that's too much effort. Number 4. The January gym tax. You signed up in a burst of motivation. New you, new membership, monthly fee on autopay. And for a few weeks you actually went. Then life happened, and the charge kept hitting your account every single month like clockwork, long after the sneakers went back in the closet. The whole gym business model leans on this. They sell more memberships than the building could ever hold, because they know most people pay and don't show. You're not the customer using the gym, you're the customer funding it. It's like a magazine subscription you read once in a waiting room. Look at your bank statement for any fitness charge, then honestly count your visits this year. If the cost per visit is now higher than a fancy dinner, switch to a pay-per-class spot, or just walk outside. Motivation was never the problem. The autopay was designed to outlast it. Number 3. The yearly upgrade itch. The new phone drops. The ads roll in. Your current phone, the one that works perfectly, suddenly feels old and embarrassing. So you upgrade, often rolling another $1,000 into a payment plan that quietly never ends. Plot twist. Phones stopped getting dramatically better every year a while ago. The jump from this year's model to last year's is usually a slightly nicer camera and a number going up. You're paying flagship money for a difference you'd never notice if they didn't announce it with a stage show. It's like replacing a perfectly good couch because the showroom got a new color. Skip a generation. Or 2. Run your phone until it actually struggles. Then buy last year's model the week the new one launches and watch the price drop. The upgrade itch isn't yours. It was installed. Number 2. The DoorDash math. It's 9 at night, you don't want to cook, and the app makes it so easy. $12 burrito, tap tap, done. Except by the time it lands at your door, that burrito quietly became $26? Delivery fee, service fee, a small order fee, and a tip on top of all of it. Here's what's actually going on. The menu price is the magic trick. The fees are where the money is, and they're stacked after you've already decided you're hungry and committed. They show you the cheap number first on purpose. It's like a concert ticket that doubles at checkout, except it happens to you 3 times a week. Try this. Order for pickup instead, and drive the 5 minutes. Same food, none of the stack. Or just keep a couple of frozen backups for the lazy nights. The convenience was real once. The price of it got silly while you weren't looking. Number 1. The loyalty tax. You've had the same car insurance for years, same internet provider, same phone carrier. You never switch because switching is annoying and you're a loyal customer, and surely loyalty counts for something. It does. It counts against you. It's billed. It's like a restaurant that charges the regulars extra for knowing their name. Once a year, just call and say you're thinking of leaving, or get one competing quote. That single phone call is often worth hundreds. Companies count on you feeling it's rude to ask. It isn't. It's the most powerful money move most people never make, and you just learned it. So that's 11 things that quietly stopped being worth it while you kept paying out of pure habit. None of this was ever your fault. Nobody sat you down and taught this stuff, because the people who could have teach it make money when you don't know it. The good news is the math shifts constantly, so there's always a new one of these hiding in your bills, and finding them gets weirdly fun once you start looking. I'll keep digging up the ones still draining people, so stick around for the next batch. Now I'm curious, which of these have you been paying for the longest without ever questioning it? Catch you in the comments.